Good morning, everybody. Lots to talk about in a very short time on our drive to work this morning. Look in the back. You can probably see there's lots of stuff in my car. That means a project is afoot. But when is there not a project afoot in my life, right? So there is. So I'm on my way to Absolute Charm Real Estate as always, and we're having our Wednesday morning training. It's going to be presented by the irreplaceable, fabulous Anna Winsmith. She's going to be presenting on RPR, which is a Realtor Property Resource, which helps us run our comps. It's one of the tools we use in our arsenal for pricing property, so I can't wait to be there for that. Anna's going to bring some real value to us today. Can't wait to start live streaming and sharing some of that talent and information and knowledge to y'all. But in the meantime, let's get to the topic at hand, which is, are you a warrior or are you a wuss? Are you a warrior or a cupcake? I'm afraid we have turned into a nation and a civilization of cupcakes. I am reminded of this, and it's in certain ways, because Americans, let's face it, if nothing else, we've got the tenacious spirit. But when it comes to our diet, our health, our nutrition, we not only eat cupcakes, we are cupcakes. It is out of control, people. This whole 30 thing I'm doing, what is today? Is it the 24th, 25th? Whatever it is, if it's the 25th, then this is day 24, because we started one day in. So we're like 23, 24 days into this thing. I don't know how much I've lost, because that's one of the rules. You can't weigh until the end or measure. But I tell you what, I put on a pair of pants this morning. I can shoot you a picture later if you want it. And the pants I'm wearing today, I probably couldn't have put one leg into a month ago. So it definitely works and takes off the body fat, gets you back to feeling lean and mean. And I start thinking, I'm going, man, 30 days. We are such wimps. Can we really not do something for 30 days? And it's not a trick with this particular diet. I hate to use that word, but this eating system. Because the goal of Whole 30 is you eat Whole 30 for 30 days. That's where the 30 comes from. And at the end of that, you don't quit and go hog wild. You add back one thing at a time. Because a lot of people have problems sleeping. They have joint pain. They have various problems. He's kind of going the wrong way in the middle of the road. That was weird. But he's fine now. So a lot of people do have a lot of problems like that I don't have. The good news about me being a couch potato, avoiding exercise the first 47 years of my life pretty much, is that I have the joints of an 18-year-old. So I do not have aching joints. I have no body pains whatsoever. But some people do. Some have allergies. Some can't sleep. So what they say is you go on the Whole 30 for 30 days, and at the end you add back one thing, not 3, because then you don't know what's giving you trouble. So if you're feeling great, let's just add back bread, let's say, if that's something you care about. I've learned bread is one of the things I can live without best. Or maybe it's dairy, some cheese. Let's just add back cheese for a few days, for a week, see how you do. So it makes sense. One thing at a time, you're going to eliminate what makes you feel bad. And the trick is you eat this way most of the time. And what I like about it is they say if you have a really special occasion, a wedding or whatever, have that piece of wedding cake or whatever it is you want. But not during the 30 days. During the 30 days, don't even set yourself up for, well, I'm going to do this, except I've got this one event. I've got so many friends right now saying, I want to do this, but I've got this coming up and this and this and this, and then I'm going to do it. Well, I agree. If you've got your one major vacation coming up, yeah, don't do it right now. Do it as soon as you get back. That's what we did. We did it as soon as we got back from Belize. But the problem, if you're like me, there's always a work trip. There's always a wedding, a party, a place we just want to go out to eat. There's always an excuse. People, we can't live for 30 days on, and here's the funny thing. Here's what the Whole 30 this is what makes me think we're just cupcakes. Here's what the Whole 30 lets you eat. Meat, vegetables, fruit, all the water you want. Wes and I watch a lot of documentaries, and we see people that are hungry. I mean, old school, back in the day, hungry. Sometimes they're in this current era, and a lot of times in the past. And I think, boy, can you imagine how would they look at us if we said, oh, it's so hard and so sad. All I can have is steak and all the vegetables I want and all the delicious fruits on the planet and all this fresh, sparkling water. Can you imagine, really? Can you imagine how they would have killed to have had any one of those things? We're watching a Vietnam series right now by Ken Burns, fabulous, by the way. And they're talking about being prisoners of war and how they would want to kill a cat or a dog, anything they found, because they were starving. And we whine because all we can have is meat, seafood, vegetables, fruit. Do you know, I am a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Butterfinger loving son of a gun if there ever was one. I could live on junk food. And boy, do I love me a convenience store hot dog. I can eat junk food with the best of them. Stadium nachos, I'm there. You know how good fruit is once you get all this junk out of your system for just 30 days? For me, 24 days? You start to lose the craving. So that's the goal, guys. We want to get the taste out of our mouth. We want to forget it. Give it 30 days. See what happens. You will be astounded like I am. And again, this is unsweet iced tea. I have not cheated once. I've been tempted, but Wes and I have stayed strong. Can we really not do something for 30 measly days? Give it a try. I want to hear what your results are. And when you go, I just can't do it, think about the huge bounty of foods that you can eat and how wonderful they are and how God has greatly blessed us with the bounty of this earth. So let's enjoy it. Have a killer day. Be a warrior in your diet, your food, your life, your family, your jobs, everything. And if you're a realtor, you really better go out there and crush it today. I'll talk to you later.